A lot of people have been giving me shenanigans today. Because, you know, at the start of the football season, I cast some doubt that perhaps the Detroit Lions would do well this season. And apparently, I was completely wrong. The Detroit Lions now 4-0. No, don't applaud that. Because people in Detroit are like, shh. Nobody say anything. Like when it was 2, people were like, yeah, in your face, Ferguson, then the Lions are going to roar. Then it was 3, they were like, yeah, yeah. And now it's 4, and it was like, don't move. It's kind of like you've built up the house of cards this far, and you're going, oh my Lord. But they're really good, and what they do is they've got this thing. They allow I watched them against the Vikings. What they do is they wait until the other team think they've won by a handy 20 points, then they beat the crap out of them. Which I think is something they should have been doing some time ago. Many in Detroit have expressed their dissatisfaction in similar terms. But not this year. Well, all I can say is I was completely wrong. But if you come to this show here for accurate sports forecasting, you're a caramba idiot.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by the U.S. Postal Service. It's all in the mail. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. That was completely awesome and halfway believable, eh? It's got my day started off just right. Your day's just starting, Craig. Why, it's a time in our region. Yes, I know, but for me, that I've just had my breakfast. A tasty one it was. Yeah, I'm talking about my breakfast. The hell? What, you want me to do your script? No! We'd have to have one first. I tell you what, though, it's a great day for America, everybody. It's a great day. It's a great day for Madonna. You remember Madonna? You know, don't you? That lovely English singer. You know Madonna, the one I'm talking about. Oh, I'm a cheerio girl. Oh, yay-da-day-da-day-da-day-da-day. That's right. She was Irish as well as English. Anyway. You remember Madonna? She's doing the halftime at the Super Bowl this year. I'm like, great idea. Great idea. Because if she has, you know, a wardrobe malfunction, everybody will just, it's all right, we've seen it. Remember that book she did? I was like... Do you know what else has happened? It's the 3rd week of the Occupy Wall Street protests in New York, and today the protest shut down an entire Manhattan street. And then the cops asked Michael Moore to move, but until he did... Wait, I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute, Craig, he lost some weight. Yeah, and then he put it back on again. And that's just when douchebags like me swoop. You get no congratulations for losing the weight, but we just wait. We're like sarcastic vultures. Anyway, the protests in Wall Street are actually a very diverse group of people. You got liberals and conservatives, libertarians and socialists. You got Team Edward and Team Jacob. Everybody's there. Now, some people have criticised the protesters for a lack of focus, and they might have a point. Because today the crowd were chanting, "What do we want?" We're not sure. When do we want it? Well, it depends. I don't know. Oh, also a great day because it's a happy anniversary to President Obama and the lovely Michelle. They got married on this day in 1992. They had a nice private dinner to celebrate the 19th anniversary of the last time someone said yes to an Obama proposal. Boom! Right there! Gotcha! Gotcha! See? That's what happens. That's what happens every day, because I know Michelle loves watching this show. Everybody knows that. Michelle loves it. And Barack's always like, "Oh, can't we watch Fallon? I much prefer him." And he's like, "No, no," and they watch here, and then I don't say it, and every now and again, boom, take that, Obama. And he's like, "What the hell?" And I'm like, "Yeah. You wait till you get fat, then I'll swoop." It was a big day in D.C., though, because the Supreme Court is back in session. I don't know much about the Supreme Court, which probably makes me like quite a lot of people, I think. I think the Supreme Court, if it's anything like the Supreme Taco, then it's like a regular court, but with extra sour cream. The Supreme Court gets the whole summer off. Do we have a picture of the current Supreme Court justices? There they are. Oh, yeah, look at that. Take that, boy bands. Very dignified. I wonder how they spent the summer. Do you have a picture of how they spent the summer, do you? Let me see. Oh, yeah, there they are. Good time. Woohoo! Spring break! Well, that would be summer break, I suppose, wouldn't it? Show me that picture again. Do you know how I look at that? You don't know what's under those robes, do you? Probably just another robe. I think there's a whole stack of robes, and then they just tear one off every day. They're like toilet seat covers, like... Wish I had a job where I could wear a robe every day, but you only can do that if you're a judge or a monk or Hugh Hefner. And if you're Hugh Hefner, you can keep your robe open all day. Stand back, everybody, I took a boner pill. I don't know, you can probably do that in the Supreme Court as well if you want. There are 9 justices on the Supreme Court. All 9 members are... justices, lawyers, judges, you know what I mean. 9, though. 9 members of the Supreme Court, 9 members of a baseball team. Coincidence? Yes, it is. But a baseball team and the Supreme Court are very different, of course. One's a boys' club full of steroids and jaw kitch, and the other one's a baseball team. So right there. But if you're appointed as a Supreme Court justice, it's a very big responsibility. And it's a job for life. It's like being Jay Leno. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, yeah! Now, see, that's another thing that happens because, you know, Jay doesn't like to watch this show, but Mavis loves this show. So they lie in bed at night, and they're watching this show, and Jay's like, "Oh, come on, watch Fallon. He's on everything." And Mavis is like, no, I want to watch him. And so every now and again, boom, take that, Jay. I live in a fantasy world. A fantasy world because I can't bear the reality of my damp basement, where I make my TV show with my little pretend rabbit friends. Supreme Court. Yeah, the Supreme Court. Franklin Delano Roosevelt famously tried to increase the number of the Supreme Court justices, but he failed because the Constitution clearly says the number of court justices shall not exceed the number of Kardashians. But broadcasters will be watching the Supreme Court very closely this year, because one of the things the Supreme Court's looking at this year is a decision on TV profanity. And I'm like, I'm like, because if they take away cursing on TV, then I'm going to be flabbergasted. I'll be like, shut the front door. I'll be like, melon farmer. You know what I'm saying, but I'm not saying it. It's like we bonded in some way. That's right, me and Mavis and Michelle. What the hell is that? Why did I come up with? I don't know. I like it. Anyway, another thing the Supreme Court is... that's right, I said it. The Supreme Court is deciding as whether or not the government has the right to track people using their GPSs. And I'm all for it, because I love the GPS. I can't live without it. By the way, GPS stands for Jeff Peterson's Smile. There you are. Wait. I don't know why you're applauding. He can't help smiling. Right? What's the difference between... That's just mouth open, mouth closed. You're smiling all the time.
Oh, there's a difference between mouth open and mouth closed.
I should have known better, shouldn't I? All right, GPS. And what about GPS giant penis sword?
Ooh, I like that.
All right, you go. You do what?
GPS, giant pubic scissors.
GPS, gotta pee syndrome. Oh, no, that's terrible. Oh, everybody ate it. I thought the pee thing would be good because it contained penis.
Man, sucked the life out of the room with that.
Yeah, it did. Like I was killing and then boom, nothing. It's like I was doing so well, it was like the audience was made up of just me, Mavis, and Michelle, and then suddenly, bam, nothing.
I love that in your fantasy you punch both Obama and Jay Leno.
Yeah, I do in my fantasy. Who do you punch in your fantasies?
Myself.
By punch, you mean?
Yeah, in the penis.
Yeah. Wait. So I say penis, nothing. The robot says penis, just so as we know.
No, Greg, it's because I don't have one.
I see. Oh, it's commercial break time about 3 minutes ago. You better hurry up.
All right, let's make it quick.
Okay.
Tonight's presentation of Craig and the Gang is brought to you by the fine folks at In Your Pants Insurance. If you're gonna have your junk covered by something, our insurance is better than my bony hand.
Greg, you've done that before. Yeah. I know. And we will continue to do it until Jeff, gets it right and can reach the high notes. No, not there yet. Do you have a nice weekend? Did you watch the football this weekend?
I didn't. I actually went to a dinner party.
A dinner party, you say? This sounds almost like a setup. Well, I'll go along with it. A dinner party? Who else was there?
R2-D2.
I see. I begin to see your joke emerge from the mists. R2-D2, anyone else?
C-3PO.
C-3PO? I see. It was a gay event you went to there?
Yes, and I learned why they called him Goldenrod.
Ah.
What? It's a color. What the hell?
Yeah, no, I understand. Anyone else there? Any other robots?
No, that was it.
What about Robbie the robot from Lost in Space?
He's not allowed over.
Why not? He's got the arms.
No, he's a...
Tootsie Fruits.
And by that I mean his full name is Richard.
Yeah. Nice try, but I don't think so. Nah. It wouldn't make
hell.
it. There'll be Tootsie Fruitsing all over you for that one. All right, what time is it, Jeff?
Would you treat me? Yeah, I'd treat me.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're doing, but you have to put your arm up and do it again.
Would you treat me?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I'd treat me.
Yeah. All right, play the thing then.
Twitter. Tweets will set you free. Triceratops. Twitter. Tweet the night with me. Check the tweets. And also email.
All right. This This is from Connor in Lawrence, Kansas. Ever been to Lawrence, Kansas? Got a little place there?
Throw beats to get naked.
Dear Craig and Jeff, I've fallen madly in love with a girl who serves me at the coffee shop. How can I get her attention without coming off strange? Oh, that's easy. You say, my future wife says what? Girl is going to have sex with you says what? Right, Jeff?
That's correct, Craig.
That's how it's done in the big cities. Good luck with that. This is from Martin in Brussels, Belgium. You ever been to Belgium?
I don't think so, no.
No. Oh, it's a lovely place. They've got sprouts and chocolate. It's an adorable country.
Well, I might get there sometime. Would you like to come with me?
Sure, why not? How would you like to travel?
By boat?
Well, that's going to take a long time, particularly from Los Angeles, as we'd have to travel through the Panama Canal.
Sounds good to me.
Is that code?
Yep.
I thought it might be, yeah. This is from Martin in Brussels, Belgium. It says, Dear Craig and Jeff, whenever I'm on the metro, I have a hard time deciding where to look. Any suggestions? Oh, yes. Try to look at the person opposite you, look at their genitals. And then say, future wife says what? People love that. It breaks the ice. This is from Amy in Arvada in Colorado. Ever been there?
Yeah, I got a little tiny little thing down there.
I know that, but have you ever been to Arvada, Colorado?
Yep. I set him up, you know.
Yeah, that's right. You just lob them over and I just, poof. There you go. All right, this is from Amy in Nevada, Colorado. Hi, Craig and Jeff. One of my co-workers routinely passes gas during our shift, and the smell is unbearable. Is there a polite way to ask her to stop doing this? Well, if it's routinely, you should just time your brakes. Yeah. Oh, she's got one coming. Let's get out of here. Do you have a problem, Jeff, with anyone that you work with passing gas? Be very careful.
Excuse me.
Yeah, right. And finally, from Cliff in Barrington, Illinois. Cliff is a full-grown cock. He says, hey, Craig and Jeff. My parents have put our old house up for sale. Our parents have put our old house up for sale, and I'm thinking about buying it. Would it be wrong to ask for a deal? I don't even remember reading the question. All right, we'll be right back. Welcome back. My first guest tonight is an Emmy-winning actress, comedian. I was saying slash instead of slash. Is it Emmy-winning actress slash comedian? She's on the NCIS, which is Tuesday nights at 8 on CBS. Take a look at this. Wait. Come on. See the whole episode first. Please welcome the lovely Lily Tomlin, everyone. What you doing? Don't be picking up my mail.
No, if you autograph that, I can probably sell that.
You've got money. You don't need to be selling
not
things.
for me, for some person some charity that needs it.
All right, then. Sure, I didn't know you were collecting.
Look at that just thrown about.
Well, it's actually, we used that later on to build...
Fire.
A fire, yeah. Okay, there you are.
That is fabulous.
Look at that. Okay, good. Is that good? Are you done?
It's
Good night,
good.
everybody. How are you, Lily?
I'm good.
I like this. This is lovely.
Why,
Is
thank you
this
ever so
Indian?
much. It is Indian.
It's nice. I like a bit of Indian.
Yeah.
I do, yeah. You look
thank
very
you.
Aren't you from Detroit, by the way?
Yes, and you were-
Do you follow the football at all?
I can't say, I know that they've done better, right, in the football.
It's extraordinary what they're doing. I mean, you might...
Well, what about the other ones? The basketball did pretty good.
Yeah,
Like the Euro-
I'm done. Do you follow basketball?
I don't.
No, it's...
But I went to school. Did you ever know Dizzy Trout, who played on the Detroit Tigers? I went to school. No, see,
Dizzy Trout?
Yeah.
Charming name.
School with
You went to school with Dizzy Trout?
with his boy, his sons.
Oh, with his sons. Wow. How were they? Dizzy?
No, but they taught me magic tricks.
Really? They were
Yeah.
magicians?
Well, they were kids that had resource,
No, right.
and so they were able to go to the magic shop and buy paraphernalia.
Is that cool?
Kind of GPS.
Yeah, a little bit.
GPS paraphernalia.
Let me ask you this. I see you're on the NCIS, and it's quite serious. That it was quite, and I saw you on Damages, which you were.
Oh.
Wow, that was spectacular.
I actually wore this dress on Damages.
Did you?
I hate to bring it up.
No, I wouldn't have brought it up. You did.
I wore it at the Thanksgiving dinner. It's my garment.
Oh, right, but you
I took
offered
it to the show.
Right,
I offered it to them. Just that I told them today here at this show. I said, well, I could bring a garment.
Right.
If you're not providing one.
They provide me with garments, and I think you made the right choice. I don't normally dress like a seedy car salesman, but for here, it's a convention within late night that, people in my job wear suits.
Well,
apparently.
because they want you to look like you have good sense,
Is that what it is?
I think
that's what I think it's a desperate attempt to try and emulate Johnny in some ways. There's Johnny wore a suit.
Oh, yeah. Do you have a line of clothing as he did?
No. I think probably Johnny was ahead of the curve there, and I don't think anyone wants. Well, but maybe the characters like your husband in Damages, the Bernie Madoff characters, that's the kind of thing.
Yeah, that's
Did you
right.
lose a lot of money in the stock market?
No, I had a bit, but I'm a pretty conservative
You keep
person,
money
but I do
in your house?
But I have precious friends who lost everything.
Really?
And they weren't even rich people. They're just, writers and people like that who are just ready to retire. And
now they can't retire?
and they can't get jobs writing either because the culture is so
Youth-oriented.
young.
Yes, I know. And what's
they're
so good about
wonderful
that is that
writers.
so much... Yeah, it's true that when people are young, they're much better writers than they are when they're older.
Oh, I don't think so.
No, I'm saying the opposite of what's true for comedic
yeah, I
effect,
see,
Lily.
yeah.
It's kind of a thing sometimes I do. I don't believe it. I turn it around.
It's like this.
Yeah, it's kind of like, when...
Where's the joke?
I pretend to like the skeleton. It's not really, I don't really like the... Well, is there a joke?
You
There's no
pretend
joke.
to like the skeleton.
I don't like the skeleton. I pretend to.
Well, Terry Fader, I bet he got that skeleton from you, didn't he?
Who's Terry Fader?
He won America's Got Talent.
You say that like I should know this, Lily. You laughed at me for knowing. America's Got Talent, 3 judges, none of them are American. I don't know. I don't need that. It's like, let me see if you have got talent, and then if you have, perhaps we'll take the country back. What do you think?
Oh, that's so good.
No, I wouldn't. Have you ever done jury duty? I've got jury duty next month.
I've never done jury
No,
duty,
I got
and I
called
don't
it.
intend to.
Well, it's not up to you, though. They call you up and they say, you better be there, or you're going back to Scotland, mister. That's what they said to me.
Well, they might, but I was talking to a friend today, and he hasn't gone to jury duty for 40 years, and he says when he gets that notice, he gives it a toss, and I bet you now they'll come to my home.
Oh, man, they are. Yeah, because you know who watches this show? Michelle Obama. And Mavis Leno, this is their favorite show.
I
Yeah, and their
imagine.
husbands watch. Well, their husbands don't care for me at all, but they watch the show because they have to.
Well, I suppose they're comparing maybe their husband's shows to yours.
I don't think President Obama has a late night show, but he might be looking for one.
No.
No, I don't know. I mean, things are.
No. Remember the Supreme Court, and don't say that.
What?
Well, because we've got quite a preponderance of a certain inclination on the Supreme Court.
Oh, I see.
And then we might get a bigger preponderance. You know,
Yeah.
here's what I would do if I were the president and those 9 people. You know, he can have up to like 15 people.
Can he?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah, you don't, or you can have fewer, but you can't fire any of them. So I would try to make a Supreme Court, you know, with 14 or 15 people.
Oh, I thought you could only have 9.
No, that's not true.
Oh, gosh, I feel like I've misled the American public.
Well, you're not the first one.
No, I'm not the first person to do it, certainly. Certainly not the first person in even the suit to do it. But we're out of time, Lily. I feel shocked and horrified.
No. I can't. I may be speaking out of school. I don't know if it's accurate, totally accurate, but I believe it is.
Well, here's the thing. We'll broadcast it, and then someone out there will helpfully let us know.
No.
And they'll do it politely. That's my guess. They'll say, actually, I think you might be mistaken there, show business people. Here's the truth.
Maybe someone could tweet in and tell
Do you
us.
do the tweeting?
I don't.
No. I do.
Do you?
Yeah, if you went on the Tweety, I'd follow you.
Okay.
Yeah. I think you'd quite like it. It's quite interesting.
I've thought about it.
It's a sort of benign version of the internet. You can decide what you want.
I hardly think it's benign.
Oh, it's quite. I mean, you don't have to listen to anyone. You can.
Yeah, but you can be like in the Middle East and say I'm starting a revolution.
Well, you can do that. That's not what I. It's not what I've used it for. It's more kind of like, guess who's on the show tonight? You know, that's more my thing.
I have been tweeted on your. I mean, people have tweeted that I was going to be on here.
Oh yes, you're a big deal in show business. I don't know if you know, but yes, big star. It's all news.
Maybe because I'm doing this show.
No, I think the body of your work, Lily, has got more to do with your stardom than really. I think you really had made it before you were on the show. But I appreciate the gesture.
You're helping me on the climb back up.
Right. Listen, we're out of time, so mouth organ, awkward pause, or do you want to go for the big cash prize?
We're already out of time. Wow, that was fast. No, but that's because you're so dazzlingly funny. So tell me what...
Are you saying the opposite of what's true for comedic effect?
No, okay, what are we going to do?
Mouth organ, awkward pause, or go for the big cash prize?
Oh, God, that's with the economy the way it is. I feel like going for the cash prize.
Go for the big cash prize. You can go for it.
All right, okay.
Yeah, all right. Look, it's $50 in singles, acceptable at any strip club across the United States. And look, we have questions now, and on them, this is written on them so that, you know...
If I didn't know, I was going to have to know something to get the money.
Oh, yeah. It's a question. There's a question.
Okay.
A big cash prize. You don't just give someone cash. That's not a big cash prize, Lily. That's just like air some cash, Lily.
Well, I thought maybe I could, like, you know, play the harmonica and get the cash.
Well, that's the... No, you're mixing the mouth organ with a big cash prize. I mean, that kind of madness will not stand here, women.
All right.
All right, then. You ready?
Do I have to answer more than one?
No, just one.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
I hope.
It's pretty easy.
Okay.
All right, then. And if you don't know the answer, I'll tell you.
You get all 50 for one question?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Iceland is in the North Atlantic. Okay? The capital city of Iceland is Reykjavik. Okay? How old is Wilford Brimley?
Well, I believe Wilford passed.
No. Oh, he's fine. He's fine.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely sure he's here. I mean, he's not here with us. I mean, he's here the night before Thanksgiving. He's going to be here.
If you think you're going to get tweets about the Supreme Court...
Look, you're Lily Tomlin. Everybody will cut you some slack.
Wilford Brimley, I must be mixing him up with, like, Charlie Weaver or something.
Yeah.
How come I don't know exactly who Wilford Brimley is?
Well, Wilford, you know, Cocoon, he's got a big moustache. My wife thought she saw him in the supermarket a while ago.
Yeah, I know which one. And he doesn't he do certain kinds of medicinal...
Yeah, diabetes. Jeff, do the thing.
Yeah, diabetes.
Yeah.
Well, then I was misinformed, and I think it was Scalia who told me that.
I look forward to your angry letters. Just about everybody.
Please, Mr. Brimley.
How old is Wilford Brimley?
76.
77. Close enough. You win. $50. Lily Tomlin, everybody. Summer, which is on Tuesdays in the CW. Take a look at this. Wait. See the whole show. Ioan Gruffudd, everybody. Ioan Gruffudd. Look sensational. Look at you, man.
Thank you very much.
I don't know if you can tell in the terrible lighting in the studio, but that's shiny, that suit.
It's both shiny and glittery.
It's lovely. You look like a professional dancer. It's very, I don't think I've ever seen a Welshman wear anything quite so.
Well, it was a gift, let's be honest. I don't think a Welshman would go out and buy something like that.
Right, well, was it a gift from...
Signori Armani.
Oh, really? Armani gave you a gift?
Yes, I know.
Jeez.
I've worn it about Yes.
Have you ever been to Ross Dress for Less? Because... Wow. Hey, now, that's Buffy the Vampire Slayer in there with you.
It is indeed.
Is it a vampire show?
It isn't a vampire show.
Okay, I shan't be watching it then. No, what is it?
Yeah, it's a show that's based around the fact that she's playing identical twins.
Uh-oh.
And one twin has assumed the identity of the other, and one of them being my wife. So I am married to the twin.
This sounds kind of sexy.
The sex is a lot better, shall I say, now.
With which one? You can't say.
I can't say.
Or is it identical? But that would mean that you are the same every time. Are you very consistent sexually? Do you, in your own life, are you very sexually consistent? Do you like, because I'll give you an example. I like the same half dozen things over and over again. I don't like to, do a bunch of new stuff, because then your wife thinks, where'd you learn that? You know what I mean?
I don't know. You'll have to ask my wife.
Is she here?
She's not here. She's in Atlanta.
Do you have a number for her? I mean, it's not connected to anything, but we keep it there anyway because why? How have you been? I haven't seen you forever.
I think the last time I was here was 2004, I think.
No, impossible.
No,
I didn't start.
2007, I think.
All right. Well, you were very drunk that night.
Clearly.
No.
Oh, it was just before I got married, actually.
Yeah, and how are things? How's it going?
Amazing. I've got a little daughter now.
Oh, congratulations. That's
you very
wonderful.
much.
What's her name?
Her name's Ella. She's 2 years old.
Oh, nice. You'll be starting to sleep soon.
You know what? We were very lucky. We started to sleep train her at 4 months. And it was a week of hell.
Yeah.
I had to prevent my wife from going into the bedroom. She had to prevent me.
Did you do that healthy sleep habits, happy child thing?
Absolutely. She's now a self-soother. We can put her down. She'll scream a little bit, but she goes down. She goes to sleep. So that first week was hell.
I look forward to your letter. Just remember, that's his kids, not my kids, all right?
No, I know, because people are slightly...
People get upset
about that, yeah. But,
wait, but don't you find that people have ideas about how you should raise your children anyway? I mean, particularly people who don't have any. Yeah.
Yes, because they've read it somewhere or known.
Absolutely.
Yes. But... no, I think you've just got to go with the flow. I mean, you're so tired to begin with. You just act on pure instinct.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. You start kind of getting a little trippy after a while, don't you?
Yes.
I mean, my youngest is 8.5 months, and I'm kind of hallucinating right now.
I thought you'd gone a little bit mad since the last time I was here.
I have. I mean, all of the weirdness in this show that's come up recently is pretty much related to sleep deprivation. That's what it is. The first good night's sleep I get, that robot's gone. Yeah.
The hell?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Poor Jeff.
No, he's fine. So the show is about a man that sleeps with twins. Well, that's good. Yeah.
Well, he's sleeping with one of the twins. He thinks that he's still married to his wife, but it's in fact us, the audience, know that it's not.
And is it a crime show, or just sleeping with twins?
There's lots of twists and turns at during every episode. You'll be left wanting more, shall we say?
Ah, so it's a bit like Cocaine.
Or in my case, pale ale.
Pale ale? I haven't heard that said in a long time. That's kind of what the... Well, they drink that in Scotland as well. They drink that in Wales, do they, pale ale?
Pale ale, yeah, bitter we call it back home, yes. Or Guinness, you know, we will enjoy a pint of Guinness.
That's from Ireland, though.
Yes.
But you can import it.
You can bring it.
Do you know that Steven Spielberg has a Guinness tap in his house in the basement?
No.
Yeah, he told me it himself.
Did he really?
Yeah, I met him at this thing, and we were talking, and you know, and the talk turned to Guinness. I don't know why, but then he said, "Yeah, I have a Guinness." He said his wife got him a Guinness tap, and he goes down to the basement as a pint of Guinness. I know, with his little ET buddy.
It does. It does creep up on you, doesn't it, though, Guinness?
Guinness, yeah. Suddenly you're drunk and fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you clearly you're doing fine.
Well, no, I have a pint of water in between each pint now.
Are you sure you're still Welsh?
I've gone all LA, haven't I?
Well, I was going to say. You know, I always say that to people. You know, you can drink with Scottish people and Irish people and consider yourself a drinker, but you drink with a Welshman, you're insane.
Yes.
They drink.
I can't keep up with them. When I go home now to Cardiff, they say, let's meet at around 4:30.
Yeah.
Get a good drinking session in before we go to dinner.
Yeah.
I said, no, I'll meet you at 5 to 9 or whatever the dinner reservation is. There's no way I can have a session.
No, so you only go for the 4-hour drinking session? Wow, you've gone all LA. Hey, that's LA for a Welshman. All right, we're out of time, Ioan. What do you fancy? Mouth organ, awkward pause. Do you want to go for the big cash prize?
Big cash prize.
All right, let's have a look. We could go for the big $100 giveaway tonight. That's actually turning into some real money. We better rethink this thing.
It's $100 now, is it?
Yeah, well, no. It's no. You know, you're probably going to win. And Lily won 50, so there you go. I mean,
for you, it's been an expensive night, as they say.
Well, I don't actually spend my own money. All right then. It's a very simple question. Iceland is in the North Atlantic. Reykjavik is its capital. Name 3 James Bond films with one-word titles.
What?
3 James Bond films with one-word titles. What the hell?
You what now?
Gee, can't we just pretend it's a regular TV show? Can we just help me for once trying to one show? That's all I ask. I got celebrities here. What's that coming to go? All right, let's do it. Okay. 3 James Bond films with one-word titles.
Octopussy
Is 1.
GoldenEye
Is 2. Ooh. Boo, I'm sorry you're out of time. Yeah. You could have said Thunderball, Goldfinger, or The World Is Not Enough, but I would not have accepted The World Is Not Enough because it doesn't have one word. So I'm afraid you don't win the $50.
There's a pity, there's a pity.
Hey, boo somebody else! Boo somebody that gives a
Crikey.
about that! I'm sorry, Ioan, that's what it is. But hey, congratulations on the show. Ioan Gruffudd, everybody.
If you're going to be in the LA area and would like to attend a taping of The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, please call 323-570-0059.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Craig?
We gotta go. We talk too much. Good night, everybody. Say good night.